What if you could step into the mind of a vigilante serial killer and experience justice like never before? Dexter Morgan's kills are not just murders. They're a twisted form of poetic justice. But what happens when the hunter becomes haunted by his own darkness? Today we're looking at the 10 most unforgettable Dexter kills that shocked us and, in a strange way, left us satisfied. Do you see the trail of body parts and blood? Number 10. Matt Caldwell. Dexter resisted the impulse to kill for years, so it had to be worth the wait for him to revert to his instincts. Nearly 10 years have passed since he chose not to engage with Matt Caldwell, the conceited son of the evil Kurt Caldwell. Dexter is furious when Matt almost shoots him and kills a deer he was attached to. After he captures Matt, Dexter feels like his old self is returning, as if his true self is resurfacing. You think you can get away with that again, but it's not the first time. You're a serial killer. When he finally gets Matt to confess his sins, even though the kill room is shoddily constructed, the essence of a Dexter ritual is felt. It's true, I admit it, I was wrong. Just please. You shot my deer, and you almost killed me. The moment Matt ends is memorable because it shows Dexter finally admitting who he really is. Hi, Dexter Morgan. Number 9. Lila West. Dexter discovers that Lila West, also known as Lila Tournay, is a toxic influence on him. She attempts to kill Rita and the children, ultimately sealing her own fate by causing James Dokes' death. With Dokes gone, Dexter knows he can now deal with Lila. Despite Lila's escape to France, Dexter tracks her down and renders her incapacitated. "You wanted to be close to me, Lila," he says, "but this is the most I have to offer. I can't feel my legs or my body anymore." In a rare act of mercy, Dexter ensures that her final moments are painless. However, Dokes is avenged as Dexter witnesses firsthand how Lila ruined his life and even killed innocent animals. Lila's demise not only fits into the twisted dynamic of her relationship with Dexter, but it is also satisfying to see her get what she deserved. "You taught me to accept who I am and to have complete faith in the one thing I know for sure. You killed an innocent man, and I did the same to you." Number 8. Travis Marshall, the Doomsday Killer. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to kill her, Beth. Travis Marshall becomes the Doomsday Killer after convincing himself that he is on a holy mission to kill. The conflict between Travis and Dexter reaches a breaking point when Travis kidnaps Dexter's son, making the situation deeply personal. Dexter eventually outsmarts Travis, capturing him to deliver poetic justice. I've known people who believed in God. They would never use their faith as a convenient excuse to kill 10 people. You used God. The conversation leading up to the kill creates a profound impact, as Dexter and Travis exchange their differing beliefs about faith and morality. Dexter reflects on the undeniable truths about himself. I am a parent, a son, a serial killer, and you're going to burn in hell. There is an intense sense of suspense during this sequence, as Deborah's arrival feels imminent, leaving an air of mystery as the fatal blows are delivered. Travis's demise concludes the season with a masterful combination of shock and intrigue. Oh God. Number 7. Boyd Fowler. Dexter takes on a more vigilante-like role, targeting the gang responsible for the girl killings. Normally, having a target would give him direction and a sense of purpose. However, after discovering the identity of the finisher, Dexter finds himself in a difficult situation when Boyd manages to render him unconscious. Despite this setback, Dexter eventually outsmarts Boyd at his house, setting up a makeshift kill room to carry out his ritual. Dexter even confronts Boyd about his victims, noting that he doesn't have any pictures of them. They were young when they started their lives, but now they're trapped in barrels and floating in formaldehyde near a swamp. After losing his wife Rita not long ago, Dexter sees this as his way of continuing to live his life while exacting revenge on men who enjoy hurting women. Boyd's complete lack of remorse and the poetic justice of his grisly end, mirroring that of his victims, encourages us to root for Dexter. I did him a favor. They were all suffering, and I put him out of their misery. I recently lost my wife to murder by someone like you, and someone like me completely upended my life. Yes, you'll be doing one more favor tonight. This kill showcases Dexter's unwavering commitment to his code and his determination to ensure that predators like Boyd can no longer harm anyone else. Number 6. Dr. Emmett Meridian. A psychiatrist who gained a sadistic pleasure by influencing powerful women to take their own lives, Emmett Meridian falls on Dexter's radar. You took women who trusted you at their weakest possible moment, but rather than help them, you suggested they end it all. You even gave them permission to use a gun. Ironically, the therapy sessions Dexter undergoes to get close to Meridian actually end up helping him, though not enough to take the doctor off his list. "It's all good, doctor. I even quit worrying about that friend of mine who has been out of contact. You can't control other people, but this is a genuine breakthrough. You should be proud of yourself, and I am." Dexter decides to scare Meridian before capturing him, publicly admitting to being a serial killer before making his move. This kill is especially notable because it marks one of the first instances where Dexter's code begins to resemble vigilantism. By eliminating Meridian, Dexter ensures that the psychiatrist will never emotionally manipulate or harm anyone else again. "You're awake. Shall we study your dreams?" "No, that's not necessary. You've already told me all I need to know." This moment combines dark comedy with the exhilarating satisfaction that comes when Dexter's plans fall perfectly into place. Number 5. Zoe Kruger. Although Dexter is far from a good person, his actions often bring justice where it is needed. "Leave me alone. You threatened me. Do you believe that was a threat? Will you kill me the way you killed your family? Your own daughter?" Dexter determines that Zoe Kruger killed her own child and framed her husband for the crime. He recognizes that Zoe is a cunning tactician who plans to make it look like she walked in on a home robbery and was killed in the process. Zoe proves to be a challenging target for Dexter to capture, but he eventually lures her to his house and successfully apprehends her. Zoe becomes the victim who helps Dexter realize how much he values having a family, and she serves as a reminder that there are monsters worse than him. "I couldn't breathe. He did it to survive." Dexter forces Zoe to confront the truth. Her actions were a cowardly way to avoid responsibility. In his mind, taking her life is a responsible decision. "You chose your life over theirs, and I'd rather risk losing them than risk them knowing the truth." This kill underscores Dexter's twisted sense of justice and the values he clings to, despite his dark nature. Number 4. Oliver Saxon, the brain surgeon. The villain who ultimately brings about Dexter's downfall in Miami, Oliver Saxon, also known as the brain surgeon, delivers the final blow. "I don't have to murder you, so don't leave." Dexter captures Saxon, but allows Deborah to arrest him instead. However, Saxon's attack leaves Deborah brain dead. Doctors suggest that while she may be able to breathe on her own, she will never recover the ability to eat without a feeding tube, and her brain scans indicate she won't be able to think. Driven by retribution, Dexter demonstrates his skill and ruthlessness in a chilling display. He confronts Saxon in jail and declares his intention to kill him with a pen. "I'm here to kill you with that pen because I could have a happy life, but that's why you're here to remind me of everything I've lost." What follows is a fight to the death, during which Dexter fulfills his promise. Saxon becomes the final antagonist of the original series, and his death is both memorable and uniquely executed. The kill is cathartic for Dexter, as it represents his ultimate act of retribution. "I wanted to ensure everything was handled flawlessly by the book, without any errors. I wanted to look him in the eye as I ended it." Saxon's demise provides a haunting conclusion to the original series, highlighting Dexter's dark sense of justice and the personal stakes that drive his actions. Number 3. Miguel Prado. Miguel becomes Dexter's best friend after Dexter discovers that Miguel accepts him for his dark passenger. "It's as if the world was out of balance and we fixed it ourselves. He was deserving. I don't know, I feel real, like maybe for the first time in my life." However, it turns out that Miguel had been using Dexter from the start, intending to become a killer himself. When Miguel sets his sights on Maria LaGuerta, Dexter steps in to stop the monster he inadvertently created. "I'm not like them. You are. Admit it. Unlike you, I am aware that I am a monster." Dexter ambushes Miguel, who thinks he's on his way to find Maria, and straps his former friend to his kill table. This moment reveals Miguel's true nature and his deceitful manipulation of Dexter. Miguel's delusions about controlling his fate are shattered as Dexter ignores any sentimentality. "I don't forgive you, but friends forgive friends." Miguel's eradication confirms Dexter's position as the apex predator, and their twisted friendship ends in a suitably violent manner. This doesn't end here. It does for you, you little freak. You believe that I'm done with you. Miguel's downfall serves as a chilling reminder of Dexter's code and the lengths he will go to maintain control over his world. Number 2. The ice truck killer, Brian Moser. Dexter's most tragic kill to date. As you may recall, Brian is his own brother. After discovering that Deborah's boyfriend is the ice truck killer, Dexter struggles with the realization, I have a brother, a real brother. Although Dexter is usually content when someone is on his kill table, this moment plays out like a true tragedy. Brian is the only person Dexter ever wanted to set free. After spending so much time claiming he can't feel human emotions, we see Dexter break down after ending his brother's life for good. Sorry, I can't hear you. At one point, Dexter nearly agrees to Brian's proposal to team up. However, he has no choice but to turn the tables on his brother when he discovers Brian's plan to kill Deborah. It's remarkable how the show makes us sympathize with two serial killers in a single moment. Before revealing our top pick, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive updates on our latest videos. Dexter will come to realize that he is his own dark passenger. Because unlike you, I care for Hannah. You have the devil inside you, son. Number 1. Arthur Mitchell, the Trinity Killer. Fans eagerly anticipate the demise of the Trinity Killer throughout the entire season. Dexter ambushes Arthur Mitchell, bringing an end to his reign of terror. Hi, Arthur Mitchell. The most fascinating aspect of this kill is how Arthur gradually transitions from horror to complete acceptance of his fate. You can't control the demon inside you any more than I could control mine. Arthur is taken to a specially prepared kill room, decorated with photos of the numerous people he has killed over the years, as well as mementos from his early life. Have you ever made an effort? I accept nothing. Nothing is inevitable. It's already over. Arthur's chilling acceptance resonates deeply, even as Dexter gains the upper hand. The scene reaches its climax when Dexter feels the shift in control and finally ends the Trinity Killer, believing he has won. It's over. However, the true horror is revealed when Dexter returns home to find his own wife dead. A shocking twist that adds another harrowing layer of subtext to the Trinity Killer's death. Do you agree with our choices for the most shocking murders? Let us know in the comments. Did we miss a kill that you think should have been on this list? Or maybe one that tops them all? Let us know in the comments below. What if Dexter's code wasn't just about survival, but made us reflect on the thin line between justice and revenge? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you'll never miss the next video about Dexter. Thank you for watching.